Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. And it's Sané. Sané making good progress on the right-hand side. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Now it's Sané. Crosses it into the area.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. The ball has bounced loose now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barcola looking to run onto it. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Serginho's cross. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kukçu. And this is Lewandowski. Pedri. And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Isco. Cafu. Opts to play it back. Shoots! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 24 el dorsal 29.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Sané with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Van Basten. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And here's Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a throw. And he goes cross-field. 15 minutes till half-time. Beckenbauer. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rodri. Here's Haaland. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Van Basten. Doué. Kukçu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. That has been cut short. Now it's Kukçu. And it's Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Sané. That's tidy. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lewandowski. Haaland! Real chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Haaland simply...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
So once again, we're underway. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Beckenbauer. Barcola. Cafu. Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. Kokchu. He's through here. Grimaldo. He has found the way through. Lewandowski. Isco. That's a good ball out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri. And it's Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi just eases him off the ball, swung over. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Barcola. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Haaland. Kokchu. Timber cuts it out. Aims beyond the... Doué! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Doué has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cafu. Serginho. And here's Isco. Passing is crisp and sharp. There they go, hunting in packs. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski. Doué looking to be a menace in the final third. Sané. He's had it taken off him. Grimaldo. And it's Kukçu. Lewandowski. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Isco. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Pedri. Isco. Over to the left. Kukçu. Looking for a run-up. That is good alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Kagawa! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Kukçu. The ball has bounced loose now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's gone forward. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Kagawa. Kagawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Drives it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great chance! Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but...
Eto! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Brilliantly cut out. Timber clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sané. Maldini goes long. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Barcola. That's tidy. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Played out to the left flank. Chooses to go crossfield. Sané. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Kukçu. Over to the left. Now it's Barcola. Barcola going full tilt down the left. Oh, lovely feeding is has a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
1 minute added time.
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Sané. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Vinicius Junior is on his own. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, no joy this time. It's just beyond his reach. He's played it back. That's a cute ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out towards the flank. Flings in across. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto'o, and he's found a way past. Big chance! And he hits the net. The breakthrough arrives at last. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Van Basten. Number 22.
Maldini.
Isco. Coming on the field. Number 4.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Number 8. Raul.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
David Villa. It's Canoa! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Raul. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Serginho cuts out the pass. Eto'o tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcola receives it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Tevez. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than...
Eto'o gets through on his own. And that was very necessary. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Messi. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Owen. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcola, chance for a shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. And he's on his way! Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Eto'o certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Maldini. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Owen. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Stop from Pickford. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There will be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? That ball looks a good one. Now it's Barcola. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't...
Azar! Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Hit into the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. That looks a good ball through. Eto'o gets through on his own. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just...
Messi! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Tevez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spread out to the left.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Maldini. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's chosen to go back. Now it's Tevez. And the pass is intercepted. Sade. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A case now of complete control. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Azar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Azar. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Serginho's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Azar. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Maldini. And it's Nesta. That's a little off target. Vieira. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sade. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Eto'o. Sade. Now it's Azar. Messi. Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Pelé. Now then, the ball's come loose. Passing nice and neat. Tries a shot! Eto'o finds himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
Well, already
Messi.
game, set and match, or so it feels.
Owen.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Basten.
Substitutions taking place.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pele. It's Pele!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his
Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o. Pass is just off target. Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. That's a sharp pass. No, again there's no way through. Serginho. Throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Sane. Pedri. For Conte. Now it's Isco. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He is through here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Serginho. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Sané, and he's away. Ronaldinho. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kante wins the duel this time. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Buffon claims comfortably.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Vieira. Pele, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Isco. Sané. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckenbauer. Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Isco.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. And he's got tall. It's been blocked. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick announcement today that
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Sané. That's good play. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Matías Cunha. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Matías Cunha's cross. And he's there to clear it. This might spell danger. Beckham calmly anticipates. Forlan is onto it in a flash. Can he latch on to this? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Isco goes short. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now the ball's gone astray. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matías Cunha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. Big chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Sané. Now it's Kagawa. It's run loose, who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it out wide. Can he finish? Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Maciusz Cunha takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure this...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Conte. Timber.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho. Isco. Barcola goes on a run down the left wing. He's found a way through. And that interception was... And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isco. Serginho. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Barcola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson. That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Cafu. No way through. It's a searching pass. Cafu. And it's Serginho. Now Barcola. And it's Isco. And here's Barcola. Serginho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get...
And Sané! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Isaac looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Maciusz Cunha. Lovely bit of skill. Cross to the back post. Timber clears. Oh, that's a... Forlan! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's going right the way across. Now it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Isco played out to the left flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sané proves just a little bit too strong. Kagawa. Olise has created one goal already. That has been cut short. Into the channel. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer, it's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here! And he whips it in. And he's straight offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kagawa. Sané. Ball swung in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, terrible mistake. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcola has crossed into the middle. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Mbappe. Number 23, Kagawa. Number 22, Isco. Coming on the field.
And it's hoisted clear.
Van Basten. Number 20, Pedri. Number 19.
That's very
Kuchu.
neat.
Substitution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3
That has been
minutes
slung
added time.
wide. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back...
It's Van Basten! It's off target and by quite a way.
Van Basten clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Messi. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o is on his own. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Isco's cross. He gets big! And it's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's cut it out. Kukçu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos with a definite foul there. Marquinhos has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Kukçu. He's having a hit! Just a whisker away. Lam. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. Serginho plays it long. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No way through. Roberto Carlos touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Roberto Carlos gets flagged offside. Back into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. An uncompromising challenge. And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it out wide. And this is Hazard. Now, big header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lam. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Van Basten. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, he's got space here. Played into space out wide. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nedved. Eto'o. Can he finish? Serginho can get it clear. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kirkchu sends it crossfield. And it's Isco. Conte. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Hernes. Is there any support? Shoot!
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
it's hit the post! Serginho gets it clear. Kukcu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Kukcu! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kukcu is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Isco. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. And it's Lam. And the counter is on. Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Serginho. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's been shipped out wide. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Nedved. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Van Basten, gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pickford claims it without any fuss.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely aimed pass. And he shoots! In for the pieces! And they win it back again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Timber. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three especially...
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, what about this cross? And he knocks it clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Sends it crossfield. Marcola is herring after that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Koundé, too strong for his opponent there. That's tidy. And he's in on goal. A lot. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's their second corner of the game. Sane with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, what's he done? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Paulinho! And one more try! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That'll be a throw. And it's Serginho. Half an hour played now. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Now it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Owen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bastoni. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was lovely, that.
He's on it, can he get away? Isco. That has been slung wide. Played back into the centre. Oh, nicely intercepted. Paulinho.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Thuram. He has a look up. Owen. And it's Isco. Driving forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Now it's Thuram. Cafu. Spread out to the left. Barcola, given the lift of his goal. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Pedri. Closing in on goal. No way through, so back it comes. Isco! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Isco. Torres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Olise. Oh, good read. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Adams. Koundé. And here's Torres. Conte. Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. And here's Thuram. Isco. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Pedri. Rodri does well to get it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Timber getting this one clear. He could go for a shot! Loose in for the pieces! He will be livid with himself.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Timber. Played out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Pedri. Oh, that's neat. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Gives it back. Serginho. Marcola gets into a good position. That is lovely. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Rodri. Olise with a header! That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14, le numéro 9, Fernando Torres, le numéro 4.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Le numéro 11, changement.
Isco picks it up out wide. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And he's taking no chances there. Played out wide. Højlund was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duty.
Oh no, this does not look good. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's intervened well there. The final 5 minutes. Pedri. Van Basten.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Now it's Sané. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a good spell of possession, this. He shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Beckham. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Beckham has it out wide and in... Oh, smashing header! It's loose now, in for the pieces! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sends it crossfield. And it's Sané. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Olise. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Barcola. Serginho. Conte. Played out to the right. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Barcola. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcola showing good feet. And it's Conte. And here's Pedri. Serginho has it in a... It's a mighty effort! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. That's tidy. Kagawa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Barcola could try cutting inside here. Cleared without hesitation. Milan keep calm in the face of danger. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Out to the right. Now it's Sané. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Sané. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's nice. Cafu. Oh, good spread. Played back into the centre. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had a hit!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Olise. He is through here. Shapes to shoot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! AC Milan are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Throw in. Vieira. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. That'll be a throw. pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Real chance! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for a shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Sané. Nice control.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu, Conte, spread it left, Barcola,
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
flings in across, up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Driving forward. Beckham picks it up out wide. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Kagawa. Pedri. He's picked his way through. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but